Have you guys reached a point in fall camp that's like, oh, this grind sucks?
You just gotta.
Yeah, at a certain point, it just gets to get to practice, do your best,
Yeah.
get ready for the next day.
Once you just start taking it day by day, it gets a lot easier.
Yeah.
Just keep taking it day by day.
There's always a point in fall. I feel like.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time. Enter the final week of full camp going in before school starts. Talk to us a little bit about how things have gone for both your position groups, then we'll open it up for questions.
Man, for the Jokers, it's been great. We got our new coach, Teddy. He moved over to the Jokers. We've been attacking every phase of our game, every phase of what we do: drop backs, rushing the passer, slam steps, everything. We've been masters within our technique, and it's been showing on the field and off the field. So it's been amazing.
Yeah, I'd say for the running backs, it's been a very good fall camp. I mean, everybody in that room's got talent. You can put everybody in that room at either position, A or B back, and they're going to make plays. They know the plays, and we're just going to perform as well as we possibly can. I think that we've been showing that throughout, and that scrimmage was really nice too.
Yeah, going back to the scrimmage for each of you, what was a takeaway for both of you? Either something, in how you guys performed or just how somebody else stood out?
The scrimmage showed me that we're loaded.
Yeah.
That we're loaded. There was no drop off. The ones, the twos, the threes all came into play. Everybody has that grit, that emotion that's needed to play this position, that's needed to play on our defense. So that showed me a lot that the Red Smoke is ready to come and play.
It's also how competitive this entire team is. I mean, you go from the ones, the twos, the threes, even to the fours, and everybody's fighting their hardest to get as high as they can to the depth chart for whatever spot they can get. So it doesn't matter what position you put them in. Everybody's competing as hard as they can.
Does that put more pressure on you and for you, CJ, when there's this much competition in a position and you're halfway through camp and ready to start hitting a different team?
I wouldn't say pressure. I'd say more if the entire running back room is being super competitive and trying their absolute hardest, all it does is elevate each player to the best that they possibly get for their respective part in their position. So whether it's all the B-backs fighting for the B-back position or the A-backs for the A-back position, the better that everybody does, the better that everybody can break through their ceiling.
It's all about perspective, in my opinion. Never in competition with nobody, but only in competition with myself. But, man, I can say with everybody bringing that attitude to go and play, it brings not only the best out of me, it brings the best out of everybody. And it shows that when I'm on that field, I represent my brothers. I know the attitude that they bring to the game, so I have no choice but to show out for me, but for them as well.
CJ, what have you seen out of Brenton since the end of the season last year? Do you think he's kind of ready to take that next step?
Brenton is my guy. I love his attitude about everything. And one thing about it, me and Brenton have each other back no matter what. When he was, we couldn't practice for some minor, I told him I got you today 8. I went out there and dominated. When I couldn't practice for a little bit, he told me I got you 1. He went out there and dominated. So we both got each other back. We both have goals to move forward, and we just keep each other going. So I love that guy a lot.
Vaughn, I feel like Quentin Cooley was the name of the running back room last year. How is this room feel different, and how would you describe it overall?
I would say Quentin Cooley was an amazing player. Played with him for 2 years, and he's a great guy on and off the field. He did great things while he was here. I think now that he is doing his own thing and he's moved up and working on continuing to be successful, now that we have a very good shot of showing everybody else what other big names could come out of this running back room. So as good as Quentin Cooley was, I feel like we have a very good opportunity of showing y'all that we got somebody else that can be the next name of the running back room.
Vaughn, I know obviously Juju is in the running back room now, but for all intents and purposes, you're the most experienced back here at Liberty, at least. Do you shoulder the load of kind of getting the younger guys up to speed versus bettering yourself, because this is supposedly going to be your breakout year this year? You're getting older, so how do you balance those two things?
With the experience part, I would say it's just on and off the field, just trying my best to, like you said, get all the younger guys and the guys that have been here for maybe 1 or 2 years to just to get to know the plays and see the plays from the sideline and just react to it quicker and quicker. And all the guys have been doing a great job at that. Everybody's been improving, especially the freshmen, who they have a lot on their plate. With we did a little bit of a faster install this entire fall camp, but they've been working their hardest, putting in the time to get all the plays down, and everybody's been doing pretty good to understand everything.
Well, for you, it's I think Coach Chadwell mentioned it was kind of like he could see it like a hybrid thing, like A back, B back for you both. Where where have the bulk of the reps come for you so far, and where do you see yourself kind of fitting in at this point?
Personally, I would see myself as a B back, but A back too as well. Like you said, dual threat. I've been playing A and B back throughout fall camp this entire time, so I've been bouncing between both positions, making sure that I'm locked in on what I have to do per position, per whatever play that's called. But I'm comfortable at B back, comfortable at A back. I think I've been playing B back a little bit more.
Vaughn, third year in the program, do you feel like things are, I don't know, slowing down is probably the right word, but you've had those 2 years of experience under your belt. Is it a little bit different for you going through camp this time around? Maybe it's more of a leadership type role?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Leadership role has been a big thing for me this year. I know Coach Isaac's been on me to continue to elevate myself verbally as a leader, because I like to try to lead as an example. But he's taught me a lot that you need to be more of a verbal leader, and you need to be able to pick people up. And if someone does something wrong, you need to be able to tell them that just out of love, and raise them up to their highest standard. So I think that I've been trying to increase myself as a verbal leader a lot more. And as for the game slowing down, it feels a lot more freeing the more time that you're in college, seeing how fast college guys move and the different linebackers that we get coming in, or the safeties, DBs, D linemen. It's just the more experience that I've had, it feels a lot more free.
CJ, why the change in number this year?
Just wanted to do something different, man. Going into my last year, I had to take it. That was my plan originally, to go from 11 to 1. So, I don't got too much to commentate on that, but special things gonna happen though.
Well, I'll ask you one about the defense then. Just getting into the backfield, pressuring the quarterback more. How much better position is this defense now with just who's in the room to maybe get into the backfield a little bit more?
Oh man, we're in a great position, and really, now we're letting our guys be more relentless, more attack style, more aggressive. Everybody's ready to go get after the quarterback, ready to go press up our corners, go man to man on somebody. We just have an aggressive attitude this year, and I love it. We want to take away the ball. We love it. We don't care about penalties. Like in turn, when I say penalties, I mean Chadwell likes to challenge us in practice and say PI, started over first down, but we don't complain about that anymore. We're just ready to play more football. So everybody's attitude has been amazing.
We've heard Coach Chadwell, Coach Krantz both talk about the depth of the defensive line. Do you feel like this defensive line has the potential to be the deepest, at least in your time here?
Yes. The D line has a lot of depth. It doesn't fall off from the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, even the 4s. We have a lot of depth, a lot of guys who can come and play, and that's going to be good for us going deep into the season.
Just a question about the defensive line. I mean, last year it was a lot different group. I mean, T.J. Bush, a lot of experienced guys on the team last year. It's different this year. How are you, taking on the task of getting everybody else up to speed? Because you've been in this defense for now 3 years with Chadwell.
I cannot be the one to say that I'm trying to get everyone up to speed, because everybody has the mindset to get up to speed. Everybody wants to do it for themselves as well, so it makes it easier on my end just to keep us motivated. So in times of days where we're not feeling the best, I'm the one who's going to get verbal and say, hey, we got to keep pushing. But other than that, everybody has the mindset to come out here and dominate and keep pushing, so that's a good thing.
A lot of new faces in the linebacker room too. How much have those guys impacted the overall look of this defense?
They've been getting with it very well. Those guys want to learn, and those guys want to make sure we're comfortable on the front end as well, because I believe as a D-line, we have to have a great relationship with our linebackers. So they acclimate to what we need and what we want, so that's great.
How much, CJ, have you been with the fact that there's so many new faces on both units, been in a spot where you mentioned not having to get on people? Is that because not just the coaches, but you as well, when you meet these people right off the bat, you set the tone?
Yeah, definitely. You got to set the standard immediately. You can't let these guys come in and play and make them think it's something it's not. So as soon as they come in, we set the standard like this is what we're chasing, this is what we're about, and they get with the program quickly. So that makes it easier on my end.